I promise you this is not clickbait. The San Francisco 49ers have actually hired Brandon Staley. And as a diehard Chargers fan who's lived through 3 years of Brandon Staley, I think I am more than qualified to let 49ers fans in on what to expect from their new assistant head coach, second in charge. But first, let me introduce myself. I am NFLMike, an NFL content creator, and I follow the NFL 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and twice on Sunday. So if you're an NFL fan, you'll enjoy the channel. Just subscribe real quick before you forget and turn on notifications so you can be alerted every time I upload a new video. I see you staring at it, make sure you click the like button as well, so that way that the algorithm knows to send this video to more NFL fans like you and me. Last year, San Francisco's defense was a strength. Defensive coordinator Steve Wilks led them to becoming a top 3 defense in the league, with a top 10 pass defense, top 3 rush defense, and one of the scariest pass rushes in the NFL. And they went all the way to the Super Bowl and put on a pretty good performance in my opinion. I don't know about you, but that was about as best as the 49ers could do against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. How can you expect their defense to stop Patrick Mahomes for 5 quarters? I don't know, but Shanahan fired Steve Wilks and is trading him for Brandon Staley. Well, Brandon Staley is taking over the defensive coordinator. Nick Sorensen is, but Brandon Staley has become the assistant head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. I cannot believe that I'm saying that. Assuming that the assistant head coach has heavy influence on the defense, 49ers fans, you can expect chaos coming in your future. For one, this Staley and Shanahan combo, they could make some playoff history, because Shanahan is infamous for blowing the 28-3 lead as offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons to Tom Brady, and as the head coach of San Francisco 49ers has blown multiple leads in the playoffs and multiple leads in Super Bowls to the same person. And Brandon Staley, of course, in his only career playoff game, blew a 27-0 lead to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I still haven't quite recovered from it yet. 49ers fans, I think you can expect to see some blown leads on your horizon. You can also expect to never see any halftime adjustments made. Almost every single Chargers game, it seemed like the team was out-coached in the second half. Constantly, the team would build a 10 or more point lead and give it up to the opponent, and the game ends up being close. That's probably because Brandon Staley was actually a quarterback when he played football. Yes, 49ers fans, I'm thinking just the way you were. I thought that was a good thing. He knows both sides of the ball. This is great for Justin Herbert. This is great for Brock Purdy. This is great for the team. But no, all that means is that he's less experienced than the offensive coaches that he's trying to stop at both offense and defense. So yeah, good luck getting over the hump. He really helped us get over Andy Reid. I'm sure he's gonna help my lights are falling. I'm sure he's gonna help the 49ers get over Andy Reid. That's something else you can expect, 49ers fans, losing to Andy Reid some more. And look, I think Brandon Staley is a great person, a great human. It's nothing against Staley personally. He just ruined 3 years of my life. But even though he's a great guy, it's like as soon as he took over the team, dark cloud came over the Chargers. It was the Brandon Staley storm, the Brandon Staley effect. And I'm not saying I'm wishing any kind of evil on any of your superstars, 49ers fans. Just warning you that you should probably expect some overcomplicated defensive scheme, constant false hope, even when nothing is going right, and kind of just some boneheaded decision making. Just talk about how Austin Eckler was a 20 touchdown per season beast before Brandon Staley. Now that Brandon Staley left the team, Austin Eckler's coming off of his worst year for Joey Bosa, who was looked at as one of the premier edge rushers in the league when Brandon Staley took the team. Talked about in the same ways that his brother is a top 5 guy. And now he's played like 10 total games over the last 2 seasons. And every time I see him out there on the field, he looks like he's having zero fun. He always seems pissed, and he always seems pissed at Brandon Staley. Derwin James, who's an elite safety, a ball hog down the field, an absolute crusher in the run defense, a guy that can blitz off the edge like an edge rusher. And what did Brandon Staley turn him into? A slot corner, a deep middle safety only. Brandon Staley is supposed to make Derwin James better, not worse. We can talk about how he played Mike Williams in that Week 18 game before the 27-0 collapse. Willing to bet if the Chargers had Mike Williams in that game, they score more than 0 points in the second half when they blow the 27-point lead. J.C. Jackson went from an all-pro to out of the league in just 2 years with Brandon Staley. But you're giving him a whole new bunch of superstars on defense to ruin. And what do you think Nick Bosa is going to hear about Brandon Staley from his brother Joey? How do you think Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw are feeling right now now looking at the tape of Kenneth Murray going from a first-round linebacker to unplayable almost, and seeing other guys that balled out like Drew Tranquil, Kaiser White, Uchenna Nwosu, Denzel Perryman was even an all-pro. They just get let go to walk in free agency. It's better just hope that Nick Bosa goes out there as an absolute legend, that Fred Warner continues to be a freak of nature linebacker, and that there's nothing that can stop this level of talent similar to the Rams with Aaron Donald when Brandon Staley was the coach. Brandon Staley now having a prominent role in the staff, according to the report. 49ers fans, maybe I'll be completely wrong. I am challenging you to make a more accurate prediction than me. Will the San Francisco 49ers defense improve next season or get drastically worse? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to revisit this video in a year. Thank you so much for tuning in, but I did notice that 95% of people who are watching these videos are not subscribed to the channel. So one last reminder, don't forget, subscribe before you go. Will 49ers fans get all of the things that I just listed in this video? I guess sooner rather than later, the ball definitely won't lie.
Phil Flames, I went Mike on the mic. What's something brand new, one time for your mind. He gave you fair warning. Now it's time to smack him in the mouth with that raw sports talk from the town. Sweet chin music to your favorite sportscaster. Mike on the mic with sports talk that matters.